Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is all about this party style assorted meat pepper soup. This recipe is particularly ideal for this summer when we're having barbecues and parties, so why not just add it to your menu? But before then, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. I will be really grateful for that. So let's get on with the recipe. For my assorted meat, I've got a mix of beef and goat meat. You can use pretty much any other kind of meat that you prefer. You can even use chicken. I've also got some tripe, that's shaki, boneless cow foot, bokoto, and a body, that's cowreed. Lastly, I've got this. I'm not sure if it's the lungs or if it's the heart. That's the ox heart. I don't know. I just took it from the freezer. It wasn't labeled. I know what it is. I mean, I've eaten it before, but I just don't know if it's heart or lungs. Please, if you know what it is, please comment in the comment section. Thanks. Moving on, the next thing to do is to chop the meat into bite sizes, starting with the beef and the goat meat. So I'm just going to do this quickly. Normally, when I'm chopping my beef, I like to do that against the grain just so it's tender and it holds up. But on this occasion, I'm not even looking for grains at all. I'm just chopping. This is pepper soup. It will cook well. It will be okay. No grains. Anyway, I'm going to continue to do this off camera. I finished chopping up the meat and this is what it looks like. As you can see, I've also done the mysterious one as well. That's the lungs or the heart. And I will be transferring them into a bowl ready for washing. And then I'll do the shaki, bokoto, and the abodi. I know it's quite a lot of meat. This is for a party actually. It's for friends, babies, naming ceremony, or friends naming, I don't know, that. I chose to do this and thought, okay, yeah, why not just record a video as well? I know I've got 2 other recipes as well on here, but this is a different method altogether. And because it's quite a lot, I just thought I'd just do it like, you know, like a party version. So after prepping the meat, I went ahead and washed them with water. You may also use vinegar if you want, but I don't think it's necessary if you're going to be cooking on very high heat and for a very long time. Next, I'll season the meat, and for that, I'll be using just salt and bouillon cubes. Please try not to use too much spices or seasonings when you're cooking pepper soup in order to preserve the signature pepper soup flavor. And after adding those, I will be mixing thoroughly. And after mixing thoroughly, the next thing to do is to leave to marinate for anything between 2 hours to 24 hours. I will be doing 24 hours. So after marinating the meat, the next thing to do is to partially boil the tougher meat. And for me, that's the tripe, bokoto, and the abodi. And I'll be using the pressure cooker for this. I'll transfer the meat into here and then add enough water and also add some blended onions. I will be cooking this for about 5 minutes on the highest setting. I should mention here that I'm not boiling the meat to doneness. I'm only boiling halfway. This way I can transfer it into the beef and the goat meat and they'll end up soft at the same time. So in case you're wondering if 5 minutes is enough to cook this, no, that's not the idea here at all. Next, I'll mix the seasonings for the pepper soup, and for that I will be using some onions. You need loads of that. I'm also using some ginger, ehuru seeds, that's Calabash Nutmeg, garlic, you can use as much as you want, black pepper, trust me, black pepper is amazing in pepper soup. Scotch Bonnet peppers, you can use as much as you can tolerate, 4 is okay for me. I'm also going to be using some pepper soup spice, some paprika peppers, and this is because we're not using enough Scotch Bonnet peppers and I still wanted to have that beautiful color. And then add enough water to cover and blend until smooth. And after blending, this is what it looks like. So we're going to be setting this aside for use later. Now it's time for the main event. Let's cook some pepper soup. So here I've got a pan on low heat, and to that I'll be adding my beef and goat meat and then stir to combine. Next, I'll add my other meats. If you're going to be using this, please make sure you wash it thoroughly to get rid of as much blood as you can, otherwise it's going to ruin the taste of your pepper soup. To be honest, if I'm using offals, most times I like to boil them separately. This is the only one I can boil alongside my meat because it's not too bad. So I'm going to stir this and combine thoroughly. And next I will go in with the pepper soup mix. Next, I'll add the spring onions. And I'm using mostly the white bits, and this is because it's more flavorful. And then combine. I won't be adding water to this at all. That's because the meats contain enough water to cook them. You will see that later. And in case you're wondering why I haven't added seasonings or like salt in all to this, or in case you've somehow skipped the beginning of this video, this meats have already been seasoned and marinated. So I will be covering this and then leave to simmer for about 15 minutes. So it's been 15 minutes and this is what it looks like. As you can see, the meats have started to boil at this time. Next, I'll check up on the shaki and co, and as you can see, these have boiled as well. They have boiled like halfway. So I will be transferring this into the goat meat and the beef. Now, instead of adding water to this, I will be adding the, the broth from this meat. So I will be transferring all of that into here. I will be doing that gradually because my pot is not particularly big. But this is all I have and this is what I'll be using. So I'm going to combine this thoroughly. How many times have I said thoroughly in this video? I know people have started counting that for me. Don't worry. Just bear with me. So after combining, what I'll be doing now is to taste for salt or to taste for seasoning. And after tasting, I realized that I need some more pepper soup spice. So I will be adding a bit of that. Combine again and then leave this to cook until all the meats are soft. So we're checking back on the meats. They've been cooking for about 30 minutes. And they are well done at this time. As you can see, absolutely beautiful. The aroma from this thing right now is absolutely amazing. And now I will go in with some more chili. You can add as much as you want, but this is just for garnishing. And then I'll go in with some basil. Basil I'm using instead of ephedrine. Well, they are quite similar anyway. So if you haven't got ephedrine, that's scent leaves, you can use basil instead. So I will be combining this thoroughly again. Cover and then simmer for about 5 minutes. Let me show you something. See this meat here? Hi, I've been eyeing this since oh, the way I dealt with this was the first one I threw in my mouth. It was so good. I guess let me show you. Anyway, I'm going to simmer. After simmering, this is what it looks like. Absolutely amazing. It tastes even better than it looks, I'm telling you. My friend was so grateful for it. Everyone enjoyed it. It was absolutely beautiful. In fact, this is the best pepper soup recipe I've ever made. I absolutely loved it. So if you do try it, please let me know how you get on. Leave me a comment in the comment section. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And congratulations to us. We're on 300k. I am so happy. Thank you so much for your support. And thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for your comments, for your likes and all. I really do appreciate every single thing. And don't forget to like this video as well. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.